Hi, Lizzie. I think we've already talked about the fact that you're definitely going to get sucked in by Supernatural at some point, and I'm really looking forward to basically watching the show through you. Um, it's a good arrangement. So meanwhile, while you were getting your soul sucked out by a combination of Supernatural and health class, I was at engineering camp, which I really, really didn't want to go to, as in was counting down the days until it ended before it had even started, didn't want to go to. But now that I've spent a week getting up early, I have some thoughts on that. So basically, how this camp worked was that we had 5 days, and each day we would go to a different company, like a local company, where they would take us through the company, show us their facilities, go through what they kind of did there. Even though I started out with an interest level in engineering at about 0 and ended with maybe a little bit higher than that, but still pretty much 0. I still definitely recommend the experience and definitely enjoyed it to some degree. So, for example, I love the hands-on stuff because we would work basically divide into groups and then work in the group on building things such as egg drops or catapults or tower, which was really great and really interesting, and also because I was really tired, so presentations tended to put me to sleep. But also because we therefore got to interact with all the other kids, and I was one of 2 girls there, the other girl being my sister, so it was really, really awkward the first day when nobody talked at all. And then afterward, we sort of opened up again, or opened up, and then you basically couldn't get us to shut up. So it really came together in a cool way. And kind of defied that stereotype that engineers are all these like socially awkward people, although it seemed like that was going to be the case from the beginning. And take like one socially awkward person and then multiply their awkwardness by like 20 because there were 20 of us there. And that was basically what we had in the beginning. And by the end, we had become like this cohesive unit, and it was great to see that happen. We also had this light competition going on with this other group, where basically we would just compete through the challenges, even though for the most part there wasn't actually winners. Or there was, but it was just gratification as a prize. Although occasionally there were actually like real prizes, and that was when it got intense. Aside from that, I don't regret going at all, even though I was totally against it in the beginning. Despite not being interested in engineering, I don't think that's any reason to just dismiss it completely. And even if there was like areas in which I wasn't interested in, I've always been a very sciencey person anyway, so a lot of that actually went with what I was merged with my interests pretty well. It's not one of those things where you should get yourself pigeonholed into this one subject area. So yes, you should continue to seek out those opportunities, even if they're not exactly what you may be looking for. And yes, you should try to enjoy it, even though it's not what you want to do, because I guarantee you'll find at least some facet that you enjoy, whether it be the people or the subject matter. And yes, I will see you on Tuesday.